Hi, guys, and happy Sunday. We're here for the weekly roundup. I'm Ginger.
And I'm Mike. And
And
welcome to our new feature.
yes, we're going
Sure to evolve as we get the hang of it, but
Yes,
here you are for number one.
we're probably going to be hopelessly awkward because we're not exactly sure how to do this, but we figured it's really nice to sum up the week. Maybe a nice little catch up.
And there's
We-
coffee, so it's all good.
We all like coffee, don't we? Well, not all of us, but we do. That's for sure.
This guy likes it.
So, anyway, it was a week of retro throwing back.
Yeah, quite
Sort of.
quite a bit, right? We had Pet Shop Boys with Mark Almond from
From Soft Cell.
Soft Cell. Yeah.
Did a new song. That's the
Yeah.
thing. It was all the retro acts doing new songs, which was weird.
Yeah, I remember that one. Who else was it that was an older act?
Oh, Samantha Fox.
Right. Yes. That was like brand new, right? Like that's 2022 Samantha
Yeah, it was
Fox.
reasonably new. Yeah.
That was fun. That was good.
It was good to see her again, that's for sure. Some of these names you forget that they were even around, and they were so big at the time, right? Like Samantha Fox was such a big deal for us at the time when she was big. And then
I don't know what comments you've selected, and I hope I'm not jumping the gun and stealing one. But I remember somebody in the comments writing about having a stack of posters of Samantha Fox rolled up that you could club a man to death with.
I did see that comment. I didn't isolate that. I should have actually.
Well, there we go. I caught one that you missed. That was hilarious. That's a lot of Samantha Fox posters.
It is a lot of Samantha Fox posters, but she was a big gal.
Wow.
But big in some places.
Yeah, big in the right places.
So, yeah, so it was good to see kind of, old acts that we were familiar with coming back with new stuff all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
I made a mention, I think, during the Pet Shop Boys that it was probably the pandemic kind of made everybody sitting around bored, not knowing what to do, so they just decided to make new music.
That's kind of how this channel started.
Yeah, I guess ABBA did that recently too, didn't they?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Everybody's coming back.
They are. And then we had, in the retro theme, we had the Postmodern Jukebox doing a 60s style cover of a No Doubt song, which was
It was cool.
outstanding.
It really was.
Yeah.
And not quite as far back, but we threw back a little bit with Jerry Cantrell.
Mm-hmm.
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 So I think, I mean, we tend to do stuff that's at least artists new to us or newer than all that. So a little unusual this past week.
Yeah, but it's been good to revisit old people that were...
Old people.
People that we are long familiar with but haven't seen for a while. See what they're up to. So it was nice that they obliged
For
by
real. Yeah.
providing new music. So that was fun. So we're going to go over the comments for the week. I've isolated a few of the really good ones. Yeah, the noteworthy ones. So, great reaction. Now you need to check out Britney Slays with the Planeswalker Band collaboration doing Oath of the Gatewatch from the Magic the Gathering game with Heather Michelle and Hellion Prime and R.A. Voltaire. Another masterpiece of music and cosplaying. It's totally awesome. And we're totally doing that song.
Okay.
We were huge Magic the Gathering players. All of our kids played. We used to go out with our 6 children for Friday Night Magic, and we'd totally overwhelm the comic book store with the 8 of us playing Magic. It was fabulous.
we did it to such a point that they got Stockholm Syndrome, and now they're our friends.
It's true.
Hi, guys.
Oh, loved Magic the Gathering. So I'm kind of very excited to see what this involves because did you have a Planeswalker?
Yeah, I
We
think
kind of got out of it when they started
Right
introducing the
around
Planeswalkers, but we had a couple decks in the Planeswalker realm, but I can't remember.
Jace is one of the Planeswalkers,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
I had one that looked kind of like Chun-Li, and I can't remember what her name was now. Anyway, I'm sure there's Magic players out there who will be able to remind me.
Yes.
Oh, I had the same reaction when we heard this song
Yes.
by Hertz.
Yeah, it was really beautiful. It was great.
It was fabulous. Mike looks like Vic Reeves, and I had to look it up.
I don't know. Vic Reeves looks more like what's his face from Mission Impossible movies and Star Trek movies. Simon Pegg.
What?
Looks like he's got Simon Pegg's smile.
Are you looking at the same picture I'm looking at?
It doesn't look like me.
Well, yeah, he doesn't really look like you that much. Maybe if you put your glasses on, we'll be able to see it more, but you guys can judge. I was waiting for the hummingbird to land on Mike's shirt. Mike is embracing his inner Magnum PI. Look,
true.
it's even the same shirt.
Yeah, well, I love this shirt.
He is like
My
Magnum
sweet wife
PI.
surprised me with this one. Bought it while she was out shopping down here in Costa Rica.
It's because I've always loved Magnum PI.
It's a nice shirt. Yeah, who doesn't love Magnum? Thank you, Basil.
Nobody normal. Either you got the best CGI backdrop on the planet for your channel, or you're in a secret tropical Canadian studio location that only you guys know. It's real.
It's real. And it's fabulous.
Oh, I would be able to touch it, but it's too far back. But yeah, it's real. Every once in a while, a hummingbird will buzz past my head.
Mm-hmm.
I agree on your opinion of Stefani's voice. Only I think her voice has the texture and subtle hint of a cat screaming when someone steps on its tail, with the combination of a bad squealing of a 57 Chevy clutch that's about to go bad, going through, of course, bad speakers in stereo sense around. I have to agree with this summation of Gwen Stefani's voice.
You guys are a little harsh. I don't think she's that bad. She's not my favorite, but a little harsh. Cut the girl some slack. Jeez.
Just saying. I'm with Frank. Never be condescending of the song if you don't like it. Save it till the end and don't talk over it. You look petty if you don't get it.
I love this song.
I love this song too. We both love this song. I don't understand this comment at all.
Me neither.
Would I have said anything that would indicate I didn't love this song? Like,
Maybe
this
that
is
you
a
were
great
tired
song.
of it because your husband plays it too much.
I don't think I would even say that though. Oh.
I don't know. This goes back a long ways. I don't remember. This is very early days in the channel. We're at the polished professionals you see before us now.
Polished professionals. I'll just leave that. I'll save it till the end. Mike. Oh, so we also got a couple of band comments. So Vanguard, the song Vanguard, Smash Into Pieces, made a comment that we're the best.
I appreciate that. It's not true, but it's a lovely thing to say. And thank you. We enjoyed your music video, and we'll do more, I'm sure.
Right back at you. Then our friends from Atwood. Hey, lovelies. That's you, girl. Thank you so much. We know that topping Chester is close to impossible. It is true.
Mm-hmm.
And I did say that. So we tried reimagining this as much as we could. We're super happy you liked it. You know what I love about Allie?
What?
She talks like I do. I'm super happy too.
That was really good. Like I don't know the original, although you played it for me after.
I did play it for you this morning.
Yeah.
And he said to me, no, never heard that one.
No.
I couldn't believe it.
No. But I really liked Atwood's version of it, that's for sure.
Yeah, have you lived with me for 15 years? You've never heard the original.
It happens.
But yeah, he did really like it. It was really good. So it was nice to get a comment from the band. They're fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
So this brings us to the discovery of the week, which is a new thing.
Yes.
I'm going to try to make a thing.
We just invented it.
So Kaleo or Kaleo.
Yeah,
we still have yet to be corrected on what's the way to say that band's name.
There's such a new discovery. We still don't know how to say their name.
And I said, the first song we did was Backbone, and it was in a cave in Iceland.
Mm-hmm.
And I said how fabulous Iceland looks, and it was on my list. And Steven says, I think you have to wear too many clothes there in Iceland.
He's got a point.
He does have a point, actually. That's a really big deal.
But hey, there's like thermal springs and stuff.
Well, not only that, I do really like those ice baths. So don't be surprised if I go to Iceland, you see me running around on a glacier in my bikini. It's probably going to happen.
Could happen.
And more on the Kaleo. My goodness, why haven't I heard of this band before? Right? That's exactly our reaction. So many people made comments like that they couldn't believe that they hadn't heard this band before and how great they were. This one says, sharing with the friends I made watching the recent Iceland volcano.
Sweet.
And y'all survived.
Right? That's the best.
Yeah. And this guy, Pete says it looks like Chris Stapleton in a snowsuit. He's not even wrong.
That's a perfect comparison because he had that kind of voice.
He really did.
Really did. And if you're in a glacier, you definitely
He
want
was
a snowsuit.
definitely wearing a snowsuit. Yeah. And this brings me to the thing that it never even occurred to me. I'd said in Backbone that we'd never heard of this band before. And to my memory, we never had. And then we've recently done another of their songs that it was like, oh, I have heard this song. And then afterwards, I also realized that when we did our album cover video where we chose our favorite album covers, it's way back. I'll put a link to it down here in case you missed that one. I had picked this album cover.
So didn't you say you also knew some other song?
I'd heard.
Not the second one we reacted to?
The reason I discovered this album cover was because on one of our Sonos channels, it was just one of those pre-mixed channels that I listen to on a regular basis for like easy listening coffee house stuff. A song came on that I really enjoyed, so I looked it up and this album cover was there. So I saved it because I thought it was a really cool picture. But then I never made the connection. When we found this band and did Backbone, it never even occurred to me it was the same band, and I realized, oh, I have heard them before and even really enjoyed their album art.
That's a great cover now that I know they're Icelandic.
Yeah, really
that's
fabulous.
pretty much their country, right?
It's pretty much is Iceland, right?
Yeah.
So that was a very cool discovery, and once again, a reminder to me how crappy my memory is.
Well, you know what? Now you can put the band and their songs and their music together better in your head. It all has finally come together for you.
You know what the good thing about all this is I forget them so easily. I get to discover them anew every single time I listen.
There's a silver lining.
And then we have our comment of the week. So on the Aurora Through the Eyes of a Child, I cry to this song every time. I lost my mom and dad to cancer in 2015 and 2017. This song cradles me. Aurora is a magical fairy, like ethereal and so kind. She deserves a Peace Prize for trying to make the world better through the skin of a child. Means you wish you could return to innocent and happier times.
Mm-hmm.
I could not agree more with how the way Aurora makes me feel.
Yeah.
I think makes a lot of people feel.
Yeah, she's a very special artist for sure.
And Jamie, I'm very sad to hear about your losses.
Definitely.
That's a hard few years for sure. So, but that you get any kind of peace or enjoyment from music is the reason that makes music so great. It's the reason we do what we do here.
For sure.
So, thank you for all those comments for this week. We'll do that again next week because it was fun.
Mm.
And so, preview for upcoming this week. We plan to get back finally to an Arion.
Yeah, Nick Cave.
We've got a Nick Cave on the books. This is all, by the way, guys, subject to copyright issues. So if we have copyright issues, some of these might get delayed. But we're hoping to get them out for next week. What else?
Shakira's shaking her business.
Oh, we got a Shakira coming up, guys. That will knock your socks off. That's for sure. We're going to get back to Paolo Nutini.
Yes.
Who we've missed for some time.
Yeah,
but I keep meaning to get back to.
Finding a new one from Paolo to us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And a couple new discoveries, once again, which is always a treat, as you can see. So, hopefully you all have enjoyed that last week as much as we did. Make sure you share in the comments what you're looking forward to.
Yeah, thanks for joining the recap.
Yeah, let us know how you liked it and whether or not it's worth doing again next week. Maybe we can jazz it up. Who knows? We're open to suggestions.
Are you going to dance? I would jazz it up.
It would jazz it up, but then I'd have to start charging a monthly subscription, like OnlyFans. And that'll open me up to a whole bunch of comments from people that'll say, why do I have to watch this old lady dance?
I'll watch you dance, old lady. It's all good.
We already paid the lifetime subscription. So, thanks again for your participation, guys. We can't do this without you. And we'll see you next week.